Penguin Random House Audio presents A Clean, Well-Lighted Place by Jon Krakauer. Read for you by Scott Brick. A Clean, Well-Lighted Place, 1985. It is the kind of blustery March morning that feels about 10 degrees colder than it actually is. A light drizzle is falling. The wind, sweeping in from across Puget Sound, turns the sea off Washington's Whidbey Island the color of lead. Christopher Alexander, iconoclastic architect of international repute, author of what some consider the most important ideas in architecture of the last century, is perched on a tree stump on a wooded hilltop, pondering the layout of a house that is to be built there. Yellow tape has been strung between poles stuck into the ground to form a rough three-dimensional outline of the structure to be, and he is staring at this flimsy skeleton intently, trying to figure out where the kitchen doorway should be located. Alexander is a large-framed man, with a working man's broad hands and the face of a good-natured cherub. Dressed as he is in a rumpled yellow shirt, stained corduroys, and a jacket lined with polyester fleece, he looks more like a cab driver, say, or a hot dog vendor than someone accustomed to the rarefied aesthetic atmosphere of architecture's loftiest reaches. In fact, Alexander considers himself no mere architect, but the modern equivalent of a master builder who is reintegrating the functions of architect and builder that, in his opinion, have become dangerously segregated in the present day. Other architects would determine the location of the kitchen doorway by sitting down at a drafting table with a pencil and paper. Alexander believes that to make a building right, you must do a large part of the designing at the construction site itself, working out the details and continually modifying the design as the building is erected. He creates a building in the manner of a sculptor shaping a piece of clay. Add something here, stand back and assess the effect. Take a little off over there. Keep fine-tuning the elements until the form feels just right. Guiding him is a body of generic and generative design rules he's derived from building forms over the ages. For this particular project, a 2-story house of 11 or 12 rooms and about 3,000 square feet, planned for clients who will both work and reside here, Alexander and one of his associates first spent a few days just sitting at the site, trying to determine what physical configuration would make it come to life. The little clearing at the top of the island knoll, rising as if from a sacred grove, was the obvious spot.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?